I don't think people understand there's a 100% correlation with what happens to a company's earnings over several years and what happens to the stock. If the company, McDonald's has done very well as a company,
right,
the stock has done very well. People worry about too much money supply, what's happened to the price of oil, who's the president, who's being nominated for the Supreme Court,
it's all
the ozone
earnings.
layer. It has nothing to do. McDonald's earnings go up the next 10 years, the stock will go up.
Yeah.
Let's say what you do for a living is you're involved in the restaurant industry.
Right.
You supply paper products, you supply kitchen equipment, you help build restaurants.
Right.
You saw McDonald's, you saw Chi-Chi's, you saw Chili's, you saw Cracker Barrel, you saw Dunkin' Donuts, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Taco Bell.
These are all success stories.
These were 40-fold. You made 40 or 50 times your money. You don't need to make that kind of money many times in your life, right?
Yeah, no.
That's all you had to do was follow the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
People are in industries. They're in the publishing industry. They're in the chemical industry, the paper. Why don't they just stay with that industry? You only need a few stocks a decade. How many good stocks do you need a lifetime? Instead of people, they're in the restaurant industry, they're buying biotechnology stocks, oil stocks.
Right.
It's absolutely absurd. People don't understand their natural advantages, and they don't use them. So that's bad, number one. But worse, number two, is if you don't think you're a good ice skater, or if you're convinced you're not a good cellist, you're not going out and try it. But people are buying stocks anyway.
Yeah.
They're not discouraged. They just think it's a gamble.
Yeah.
So therefore, they go forward and they bet on one stock for a week and a half, and it goes up, and they make $2 on it. Then they sell it, and they buy something else. When 3 years is over, all they've done is generate a lot of commissions, and they've probably lost money. That's a mistake. Buy in your industry, buy what you know, buy local companies.
Yeah,
10 years after Walmart went public, 10 years after it went public. 10 years after it went public. It's a 25-year-old company now.
Right.
You could have bought the stock and made 50 times your money on it. Let's say you were in a town, they came into it and they said, boy, these prices are great, they're doing terrific, I like the bargains, and you checked it out. You spent a little bit of work on it.
Yeah.
I mean, people are very careful. When they buy a dishwasher, they do some research. They'll put $10,000 in some stock they hear on a bus. So if you did a little bit of research, you'd say, Walmart's in only 10% of the country, they're not even saturated there, why can't they go to the rest of the country?